Hello, I'm Tom, and welcome to the Artisan of Glimmith. In this video, I will be solving the first 20 puzzles of the game in the sections Glimmith Bridge and Glimmith Overlook. We are here, and we have to read a letter to start with the puzzling. Dearest esteemed Artisan, thank you for accepting my invitation to restore the artworks of Glimmith. On that point, I have only one request. When shaping each piece of glass, you must follow the rules very closely. I care only about the shapes. Let your creativity run free with the colors. Yours truly, Elias Widemes. Okay, so a first puzzle is waiting here. We have the shape bank. All regions must be this shape, so that's the rule. That can obviously only be completed like that, right? And then again a shape bank. We will erase these 3 tiles and we fill them in a different color, thereby creating the required shapes. And here we have 2 tiles only, so one has to be like this in these niches. Obviously I have to move out like this, and then I have to complete the puzzle like this. I'm not going to explain too much here because it's pretty self-explanatory. Later on there will be more explanations, but here again we have a niche with 2 tiles coming out of it, and it has to move around. Here's another niche with 2 tiles like that, right? And the next puzzle is with 3 tiles connected in a corner shape, so we have to move out of here. Can't move down because here we also have to move out, so it's like this, like that, and like this, right? Here's another puzzle. Mirror reflections can also be used. So, for instance, here this tile has to be part of a region that is shaped like this. There's no other way. So here I have to move in this way, then like this, like in all rotations and mirrored variations we have this shape now here, right? So the next puzzle is here. Shape bank, 6 tiles connected. Here you can also draw corners because obviously you have a shape here, and I can complete this by middle clicking or shift left clicking. I will draw these borders around it. Now here it's obvious I need something like this because I have 3 tiles. If I were to draw something like that, I would be left with a tile in any way, so right, I can do it like this. Then here we have 3 tiles again, like this. Here we can't draw like this, obviously, because of these tiles remaining. So I can do like this, and then we just need to separate those sections here. So now we restored the window. We have 7 of 7 puzzles solved. 7 of 9 is metallicizing them. So if you find 2 more puzzles, also sets there, drag the camera around to find secret puzzles. Then I will metallicize it with 2 more puzzles. So let's do that. One is here. All regions must be this shape. That's an L shape, 4 tiles. Let's look at this tile. There's 2 ways this can be completed like this, right? But like you can already see, it doesn't work because there's a tile left here. The other way to fill this tile is like that. Those are the only 2 options, so this has to be the right way. Then we have to move like this. For the L shapes, we complete the puzzle like this. And here's another puzzle, shape bank. Here we can look at this tile. It can't be completed like this because there is a tile left here, right? Can it be completed like this? Then we would need another tile here, and we would be left with something that cannot form a region according to the shape bank. So that's not it. This one has to be completed like that. Again, here we have to move out. Can't move left because of these 2 tiles up here. We have to move to the right, and then we can complete the puzzle like this. So now we have the puzzle metallicized. There's a new indicator now. It says 9 of 10, which means if I find 1 more puzzle and solve that, then the mirror will become gilded, the window will become gilded. That's explained at a later stage. I don't know why they didn't do that yet, and here you can already see the hidden secret puzzle. We have a shape bank again with a quite peculiar form. The easiest way to solve this is to just fill this ring and see which tile I have to delete. It can't be this one, obviously, because then I would create a shape or a region that doesn't comply with this rule here, right? And if I look at these two rings, especially this one here, I can see that this one has to be erased so that I can draw the same shape in there again, and one has to go here. And if I complete them, this one is filled automatically. So that is this puzzle, and thereby I gilded the window. Let's look at that. 10 of 10. There will be another puzzle here. Actually, it says here something. Dearest Artisan, I hope this letter finds you in the best of spirits and creative fervor. There is much work to be done. These window frames show your restoration progress. Each glasswork you restore contributes to a window. Complete windows to progress onward. Yours truly, Elias Widdemes. So yeah, the completion is always the first indicator. Here, the first indicator is gone already. It was 7 puzzles that I needed. 9 was for the metallicizing. And yeah, later on the metallicizing gets a different meaning also, but that will be explained later. So let's move on into the next section. That was the Glimmith Bridge here, and the next one is the Glimmith Overlook. There is the window that I have to restore. So let's start with the first puzzle. Shape bank again, 3 tiles connected in a straight shape and a corner shape. So here we obviously need 3 tiles, right? Then here we need a corner region. Here we also need a corner region, and there is another corner region here. That's all pretty self-explanatory, I guess. All regions must be 4 connected tiles in a rectangular fashion. So if we look at this tile here, that can only be this shape here, right? And it has to be all 4 tiles. Now here, again, we need 4 tiles moving out, and now we can already see that we have 2 times 2 squares left, basically. In the next puzzle, we have 3 straight tiles or a Z shape with 4 tiles. Let's look at this niche again. We have to move out of here. We can't go there because then we would have to move here into this blank area. So that has to be 3 tiles connected like this. Then we need a Z shape here, right? Then we need 3 tiles. Here we can't go like this because then we would have a 2 tile region here, which is not allowed. We have to do that. Then we do 3 tiles up here, and that is this puzzle. Next one is 2 shapes, 2 or 3 in a row. That means we need 3 tiles connected at least in any of these 3 niches here, right? Now you can already see that this one has to be an extension of this region, right? This tile here has to be in an extension of this region. Then we have 3 tiles here. And now we can see that we cannot extend this because here we would create something that doesn't apply or comply with the shape bank rule, right? So this has to be like this. And then here we can't do anything like that. We have to move down at least 3 tiles each, creating a niche here with 3 tiles, which again means that we can't do anything here but extend those 2 regions. Let's go on here with number 2. Borders must always separate 2 different regions. That's important. Like you can't have forms or regions like this where the border is inside, sort of. Usually that shows as an error in the game, but I disabled that setting so that it doesn't show that anymore. So here, shape banks, we have these 2 shapes. Obviously I can't put, like for this tile here, I can't put something like that or like this because of this border, which means I need something like this here, right? And it's exactly this shape. Let's finalize this. Now down here, I can't put anything like the square in the center because of the border, which means that I need something here, too wide. That can only be this thing here, right? And it is 4 squares here. Do this like this. Okay. Then here, the number 2 puzzle. All regions must be 2 tiles connected or 3 corner tiles. We can start here and see like this has to be connected because we need 2 here and 2 here also, right? So that's one shape. Same thing is true here. Same thing is true here. And here we need the corner tile, and we have only corner tiles. And finally here in the puzzle, difficulty number 1, we have again 2 connected tiles or 3 corner shaped tiles. So all of these 3 niches, or also this one here, needs 2 tiles. Also this one needs 2 tiles from the niche, and it's only 2 tile regions here. Okay, we need 2 more puzzles to metallicize this window. One is here, one is there, both are 3 difficulties. So let's start here. We have a square with 4 tiles and a square with 9 tiles. So if we look at this border here, it's obvious that we need 3 tiles all this way, because if I were to draw a square like this or like that, we would be left with a region that we can't fill according to the shape bank. So that is here. And furthermore, we can also see that we can't extend this 9 tile square all the way here, because again we would be left with a region that is only 1 tile wide. That doesn't work. The same thought applies on the other side, so this has to be the 9 tile square, and the same is true at the bottom basically, right? Like this. So now we need to just fill in the 4 tile squares in here to complete this puzzle. And here in this puzzle we have an L shape and a Z shape, both of them 4 connected tiles. So the starting clue is here. We have to move this way. We can't move inside here, first of all because of the shaping rule, also because of the border on 2 sides. This is not allowed, right? So we can draw a border here and see that we created a new niche where we have to move out. Again, we could move here or here, but we can't move there. So now we have 2 niches. One is up here and one is down there. This one has to extend all the way here to create the L shape. We can complete that. Here we have to move down. Could go there or basically also there. Doesn't matter now. Let's just go down here because we need to fulfill or like finalize this shape in a Z shape, right? And here now we can see that we can't do that because we would create this section here, which is not allowed. So we have to complete this region like that. And then basically according to the shapes we have 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 like this, and 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Okay. We metallicize the window. There is one more puzzle left in order to gild this window, and it's pretty well hidden down here in this region, like at the bottom there. So we have rows of connected tiles, 3, 4 and 5. Yeah. So we need at least 3 connected tiles in each of the regions here, in each of these niches, sorry. There is 3, there is 3, here is 3, creating a new niche with 3, right? Then here we need 3 going out. In this niche we also need 3, and here we need also 3. We can already extend this one because this can't be filled differently, and we can complete these 3 regions because they can't extend any further. Then we have 3 shapes, 3 tiles here, 3 tiles here in this niche. Here we have a section of 6 tiles that obviously cannot be completed anyway like this, right? So they have to be completed like this. And here we have a new niche now with 3 tiles that we need. This one is complete now. This one has to extend here now because we can't complete this tile or this region like this. And then we created a new niche here with 3 tiles that we need, which shows that this tile here has to be part of this region, right? There's no other way to complete this. So these regions are all complete. Now here we created a new niche which needs 3 tiles, right? It can't be 6 tiles. And here we have 2 tiles left. That can't be a region of its own. It has to be connected to the other tile. And that's 5 tiles, or to the other region, 5 tiles, and that completes this puzzle. So we have this window also restored and gilded and everything. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this. In my next video I will be back with the puzzles of the rose section and solve all, I think it's 37 of them. Hope you will be joining me. Until then, bye.